You buy a fast monitor, plug it into the wrong port, and your new desk still feels compromised. The trap is balancing 4K sharpness, refresh rate, OLED, and bandwidth. So I'm counting down to the one I'd actually buy. Match the monitor to your PC or console, then pick resolution, refresh, and ports before chasing panel prestige. Let's move. Number 6. Dell Alienware AW2725DF. I'd pick this only for a tight, simple 1440p gaming desk. You get clean motion at 180 Hz, so mouse flicks should feel responsive without paying for fancier picture hardware. That makes sense if your home office monitor mostly plays competitive games after work. But the trade-off is picture quality. Deep blacks can look gray in a dark room, and HDR local dimming can show halos. It's also capped at 1440p and 180 Hz, so there's number 4K detail or ultra-high refresh runway. Skip it if you care about darker games, brighter highlights, or a console-style upgrade path. I'd keep this as the basic pick. Number 5. AOC Q27G3XMN. Want the budget pick that still tries to look serious in HDR? I'd move here before the cheaper Dell if picture hardware matters. It's a 27-inch HVA LCD at 2560 by 1440 and 180 Hz. That means the desk stays sharp enough for work, while games get a decent refresh ceiling. The trade-off is connection and speed headroom. There's no HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, and there's no dual-mode trick for faster play. Dark fast scenes can also smear, which matters in shadowy shooters. Skip it if your console setup needs HDMI 2.1, or if you want refresh above 180 Hz. I'd buy it for value HDR, not future-proofing. Number 4. KOORUI S2741LM. This is where the list flips from cheap speed to sharper desktop use. I'd pick the KOORUI if your monitor doubles as a work screen all day. Its 3840 by 2160 native resolution gives text and game worlds the finer look people expect from 4K. Then the dual mode can jump to 320 Hz at 1080p, which trades detail for smoother competitive play. But native gaming sits at 160 Hz, so the headline speed needs a resolution drop. The darker scene weakness is motion and shadow detail, not everyday sharpness. Skip it if OLED-like response is your priority. I'd use it for a mixed desk, not a pure esports setup. Number 3. Dell Alienware AW2725DF. If you want OLED speed without jumping to 4K, this is the sensible middle. I'd pick it for a PC-first setup where 2560 by 1440 still feels sharp on a 27-inch screen. The 360 Hz ceiling gives fast games a lot of motion headroom, so it feels more serious than the budget 180 Hz crowd. The catch is input bandwidth. It doesn't have HDMI and DisplayPort 2.1 bandwidth, so newer setups have less upgrade room. It also gives up brightness versus the LG, and blacks can lift in a bright room. Skip it if your next graphics card plan depends on those newer ports. I'd buy it for OLED pace, not maximum runway. Number 2. LG 27GX790BB. Here the choice gets brutally specific. Motion smoothness beats 4K detail. I'd pick the LG for PC players who tune settings for speed first. It's a 27-inch OLED at 2560 by 1440 with a native 540 Hz refresh rate. Then it can boost to 720 Hz at 720p, which is for chasing maximum fluidity. The trade-off is the desktop. Text and game detail won't look as fine as the ASUS. Colors also aren't as vivid, and the matte coating can look hazier. Skip it if you edit, read, or play slower games where 4K sharpness matters more. I'd keep this for competitive players who know exactly why they want it. Number 1. ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM. This is the one I'd actually buy for a premium 27-inch gaming desk. It combines QD-OLED contrast with 3840 by 2160 detail, so games and text both get the sharp treatment. The 240Hz refresh rate is still fast enough for serious play. And the newer high-bandwidth inputs fit a cleaner upgrade path than the weaker port picks below it. Now the trade-off is simple. You're paying for the full stack. If you don't need 4K at 240Hz, this is easy to overbuy. Skip it if a cheaper 1440p screen already matches your PC. But if you want sharpness, OLED, and speed in one move, I'd stop here. If you're console first, don't ignore HDMI 2.1. If you're PC first, decide whether 4K sharpness or extreme refresh matters more. The Dell AW2725DF is the OLED middle. The LG is the speed specialist. The ASUS is the complete premium play. Before buying, check your GPU outputs, console port needs, desk depth, and return terms. Then confirm the refresh mode you want works at the resolution you want. Prices and stock change, so check before you buy. For cheap responsiveness, I'd start with the Dell AW2725DM. For budget HDR hardware, pick the AOC. For mixed 4K work and gaming, consider KOORUI. For the clean premium answer, I'd buy the ASUS. Links are in the description.